Welcome. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome all to Fans Forever Memorial Wall located on Elvis Presley Heights in East Tupelo, Mississippi. This wall is in phase 1 of construction and is in memory of Elvis Presley and dedicated to the die-hard fans of Elvis who helped him become the king of rock and roll. Fans from around the world have the opportunity to place an order to have their name engraved on a black granite wall, which is on property which is located near the birthplace of Elvis Presley, but it's on a high ridge, so we call it overlooking the birthplace of Elvis. This concept came about many years ago, actually in 1987, the 10th anniversary of the death of Elvis Presley. To my knowledge, I believe this was the first worldwide candlelight vigil, and they were interviewing fans, and they asked the lady, "How long have you been a fan of Elvis?" And she said, "All my life." And they said, "How long will you be a fan?" And she said, "Until I die." And this spawned the idea to generate and build something in memory of Elvis. And we took this thought idea and we went to Graceland and we watched the many individuals from different parts of the world, England, Japan, China, Switzerland, Sweden, just to name a few. They would get out and write on a wall with ink pens, lipstick, crayons, whatever they could find, something saying, "I love you, Elvis," or "I miss you, Elvis." And the next day, a machine came by and washed all these names off. And my wife said, "Wow, these people saved and scraped and put their money together to come here on a vacation, and they wrote on the wall, and it only lasted a short time." So we took the initial idea and decided to put it in something more permanent, like a granite wall, similar to the Vietnam Memorial Wall in Washington, D.C. With that thought, being a Vietnam veteran myself, I contacted Washington to find out more information about how the idea and the design and how they went about constructing this great, beautiful wall in memory of our deceased veterans that died because of Vietnam. They gave me the information and I contacted a Brian Carter, who so happens to have an office in Memphis, Tennessee. He actually did the sandblasting of the names on the Vietnam Memorial Wall in Washington, D.C. There he took me into his shop. I have a picture with Brian next to one of the first chunks of granite where he learned through his mistakes that when you cut into granite, sometimes it will crack and break in half, and numerous problems, but he gave us a quick education and showed us that, this is what we should do with ours. So we took from him education, knowledge, and the first section of the Fans Forever Memorial Wall, which has about 48 names initially, that was sandblasted on the wall, was actually done by the gentleman Brian Carter, who put the names on the Vietnam Memorial Wall. Just to let you fans know that we're bearing no expense. This is a first class, absolute black granite wall in memory of the late Elvis Presley. We thank you very much.
I'm all shook up, yeah. Well, my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think of when you have such luck? I'm in love. I'm all shook up.